Do you want me to lead?
Live.
Morning, guys. Welcome to Bar Chat. This is the Morning Gallop. We are live from Cheltenham. Here we are, Gold Cup Day. We got Ivor with us. Hello, mate. We got one over you today, mate. We're here and you're not.
No. But I'm going to a wonderful do up at M Restaurant in the city, and I'm currently here at the Golf Groove. You can see it's Bar Chat. It's a fantastic bar, lovely golf facilities. You know, indoor golf. I'm an ambassador for this place. So if there's anyone listening that fancies taking me on, anyone can just get in touch and you can take me on for a few quid if you want, because I'm only a little fella, but I'm deadly straight. So bring it on.
Well, listen, mate. We're gonna crack straight through this because we can't hear you that well. But you know what it's like when we're here. Let's get straight into the race. Let's start with the opening race, the 120 Triumph Hurdle. Where are we going on this one, mate?
Well, I don't like short price favourites in this at all, and I don't like short price second best. But I've got a feeling that Henderson thinks the world of the lumber, and I'm going to have a small consideration on him. I think that stands a real chance. Yeah, his horses are definitely running quite well. I think there's a chance there. And then just looking for a little bit of value on one. There's a jockey. I don't really understand it. I think that Brian Hughes prefers it up north to down south. You often don't even see him at the big meetings, but he's here for this one, and he's riding for the Moors. Mondo Man, number 9. Now that's got a certain stink to it that says that might be worth an each way shout. You know, it finished 5th in the French Derby. You know, 4th at Royal Ascot. €520,000 purchase. You know, that could be a serious animal. And they're pretty shrewd, the Moors, and they're all over this card today. I believe they're going to have a winner somewhere along the line. So I'd have a speculative each way on there. I definitely and the Lambo is my main bet for the race. But the Triumph is probably the hardest race ever to predict. So yeah, treat it gently. Yeah, maybe play 3 or 4 options in a play spot. If I was being sensible, that's what I would be suggesting. But I'll be back in the Lambo and I'll be having a saver on Mondo Man, just in case that's the one they're at it with. Is that okay? So I'm just going to crack straight on because no one's saying anything back to me. So are you all okay for that? Yes, you must be. I'm going to go on with race 2. I mean, there's one that I should be backing here because it's an antithesis of me, but I don't think it's getting my money. But Daddy Longlegs, number 1, that's definitely not me, and it's not for me either, ladies and gentlemen. I will not be backing that one. So in the second race, I have got, again, I'm attracted to the Moors. You know, it's a top-rated horse, Hansard. I think that's an each-way shot. And I would also, I think they're all each way shots for me in this race, actually. I've heard a couple of positives for Lark in the morning. So that might well be my main bet in this race. But Hansard each way, I like as well. It's a really, this day's racing, if you come out on top today, then, you know, I'm in front at Cheltenham now. We've had 2 winning days on the spin. Yesterday was really good, 3 winners, and a place horse. I'd love to repeat that today. I'm not at all sure that I will. It's very difficult to follow that. So, but that's my recommendation here. Lark in the morning, and have a little each way on Hansard because again, those Moors, they're at it somewhere along the line, and I want to be on when they are. I like that. I like them as people. I like them as a stable. So they've turned up today. They've turned up in strength. Now the next race, Paddy Power Mare's Chase. Wow. Evans, Dino Blue. Evans is not for me. I've got to tell you. You know, I've been pretty much against the shorties all week, although we did do very, very well yesterday with Fact and File. Yeah, that was a tremendous bet, and I hope everyone filled their wallets up with that one because I certainly did. But I'm very cautious here. I quite like a and I think it might be just about an each way price. But Bride's Hill, I think the Bride's Hill each way would be my only thing that I like in that race. Really, Dino Blue could romp away with it, no danger. But Bride's Hill for me each way, and I think we might have we might well just get our money back, but we might also we might beat that that good thing. Even money, not for me at all. Thank you. Then we've got a nice easy one. Hands up if you think this race is easy. Nobody's putting that. You do. You have to speak after that. Can you speak? Why do you think it's easy?
Either can you shout at your end?
I'm shouting, believe me. I am shouting. Mark, why do you think this is easy? You think it's easy, the 320? No, I'm going to carry on, all right? The pen's up in the air. I'm carrying on because you guys haven't heard of headphones. They haven't invented headphones up north yet, have they? Clearly not. Right, okay, so 320 at Cheltenham. How do we undo this one? I don't know. I picked a couple out yesterday and last night. I suppose I like Lucinda Russell's, Derry Hayes and Paddy. It'll be well up in the weights now, and certainly, it's got an unbeaten record. Well, what a great place to lose it, and what an easy race to lose it in, because it won't do any damage if you lose this. Oh, will it like to go in? Yeah. I've got to respect Derry Hayes and Paddy. And I'm not kind of sure what kind of price you're getting there, but you should be around the 12 to 1 mark, 10 to 1 mark. A little each way on that. That's got to run well. It's never been beaten. I think you'll get a run for your money there. If I was going to have a plunge on anything, I think I might be tempted to have a plunge on Jet Blue. It's won over course and distance. James Reevely rides. That looks like a canny setup there to me. Again, it's going to be an each way price, but that would be. So I'm going to go Jet Blue, and then Derry Hazen, and I suppose you could make a case for Argento Boy as well. Picking 3 out in that race is not a crime, by the way. It's that's an absolute lottery. And as I say, today's a really hard day, so that's it. 320. My main bet will be on Jet Blue, Derry Hayes and Paddy, Argento Boy. Hopefully, one of those 3 you'll find a winner, and if not, you should get some place value out of it. 1 or 2 of them with a bit of luck. Not easy at all. Cool, dear. What a race! Now, the big one, the really, really big one. I think I told you the story about my mate that ended up having £50,000 on Galloping des Champs. Galloping des Champs is seriously, this is a machine. I believe it's going to go firmly into the history books today and will stay there forever. There'll be races named after this horse. There'll be stands named after this horse. This horse, I do believe, is going to romp up today. I can't see anything to oppose it with. I think there's some nice stories in there. I think Banbridge is a star of the future. What's the other one that I had a look at? Monty's Star would be great if that ran a big race today, but seriously, I cannot see anything getting anywhere near Galloping. Just can't. That's just my opinion. I don't know what anyone else thinks.
Ivor, just on that, are you going big on Galloping?
No, I can't. I don't like backing them at 8 to 15. But I would, yes. If you were asking me for the professional bet today, as mad as it seems, and it does seem mad to me, I would have my absolute lot on Galloping if I was that kind of. Let's put it this way: I'd have it in all my combination bets and everything because I think it's a bet builder, an absolute bet builder. I can't see anything getting anywhere near it, and I don't want to put anything else up to get near it because I believe that will walk away and win it. So, yes, the answer is I'd go very big if I was inclined. If I was in trouble at the meeting, which I'm not, and I was trying to get out of it, I might be tempted to chase it with that. That's the only one I think I'd do it with today, though. No, definitely, it's going to win. It's going to win, and it'll be history making without a doubt. So, with that, we move on to the 440. We're going through this because you guys aren't coming back at me much, but that's fine.
You just carry on. We can hear you very well. It's just I'm not sure you can hear us.
I can hear you. I can definitely hear you.
But we can interact.
Yeah, please.
Hearing everything you're saying, but you're doing a great job. Carry on.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So, what do you guys think about Galloping Deschamps? Do you think Galloping's home and
I
hosed?
don't see anything past Galloping either. I think that's where the money. What's the price? Do you know?
Well, the last I saw, it was 8 to 15. You know, it doesn't attract me at all. But then, you know, I don't think any horse should be odds on going around Cheltenham because we've seen the carnage of short price favourites this week. You know, one mistake and it's out. Although, you know, as I said the other day, when Galloping won its first Gold Cup, it hit 5 fences. No horse has ever hit 5 fences in the Gold Cup and survived to tell the tale. You know, so. You know, it jumped much better last year, and it was a very easy winner. I think it's even better this year. I just can't see anything getting anywhere near it. You know, I don't think the ground's an issue. It's genuinely good to soft ground still. I think we'll get a fantastic. We'll see something spectacular today. I believe.
Either for anyone that would want to look past Galloping, Banbridge would be your next. You know, for those who don't like betting on the nose as such.
I think if I was looking for an each way, I think Banbridge is one maybe for next year. I think if I was looking for one that's going to give us a run, bear in mind you are going to get through 3 places. I think that I might take a chance on Monty's Star each way. Rachel will have it in the right spot. We'll give it every single chance. You know, there's question marks there, but I think if I was looking for an each way bet, it would be Monty's Star.
Rachel Blackmore had a good day yesterday.
Yes, exactly. You know, and you know, what a ride she gave in the stayers. It was incredible. That. Just amazing. What a fantastic jockey she is. You know, I did have the honour of being invited into the Royal Box at the tennis last summer, and I sat behind Rachel. I didn't really talk to her that much, funny enough, because I didn't feel like I tap her on the shoulder in the middle of the tennis. But you know, she's a fantastic representative for racing as well. Really nice person. So you know, I wish her all the success.
We're saying Galloping is almost nailed on. If we want an each way, Monty's Star. Perhaps Banbridge, but the value looks in Monty's Star.
To me, it does. Yeah, I don't see a lot of value in anything else, really. But that's just me. You know, I mean, I could be completely wrong on that. Yeah. So let's move on to the next easy. I mean, this is so easy. This St James's Place Festival Challenge Cup Open Hunters Chase. I love these races. If ever there's one to stay in the bar for, this is the one. But we're not going to do that. And I've got to say, I do have a little thought for one. I have a little thought for one, believe it or not. I'm just trying to see what kind of... Oh, right, okay. So, I have a feeling, because we've not really seen anything from the Nichols yard yet, but I think that Shearer, stand by for a pun, everybody. Shearer may well score for England again today. I think Shearer could score for England, and I am going to be backing that each way. But we can't back anything in this race other than anything each way, in my opinion. You'd be insane not to. Yeah, a lot of the bookmakers will be going 5 and 6 places in this, so look for that. Grab the 5 or 6 places and back away, definitely. So Shearer each way for me for sure. That would be fantastic. I just got a sneak that Nichols. I can't see him blanking like they've been blanking all the way through the meeting, and this is very nearly the last hurrah. But I think it's going to stand a chance. Other ones in this race, well, I could make a case for nearly every single one of these, one way and another, and that's the whole idea of these sorts of races, I guess. One I did see run, Rye Hill. I quite like Rye Hill, number 17. I think that stands a chance. Each way again. That and Shearer. I mean, I'm going to give you a third one as well on here because this is just one of those races where you might want to do some combination exactors and stuff like that to try and get some value out of this ridiculous market. Let's try.
Either the favourite Angels Dawn, according to our race card here.
Yep. I can't hear you properly, Rodders. But Angel's Dawn you're talking about. I mean, Angel's Dawn is obviously, actually something that I got taught a lot about racing by a man who was I used to call him the doctor of handicaps, and he used to love looking for a live wire at the bottom of the handicap, and he would often say you're either going to get the top of the handicap win or the bottom of the handicap win, and he was so often right. It was incredible. And on this one, I don't know enough about this horse. It's one that the Kim Muir before here. It looks like it's thrown in on the weights. They must have been really squeaky bum time getting it in. I mean, it definitely. Of course, it's got a chance. It's got a favourite's chance, but in a race like this, I'd rather find a couple of bigger prices. Yeah, it's got full with Rye Hill. It's waited to beat Rye Hill, but I think Rye Hill came back from its beating the time before when it finished second to Angel's Dawn. I think that must stand a chance. So Angel's Dawn is definitely one to if you fancy it, you can back it. He's also the same trainer has got Wonderwall, which is also a low weight. I'm trying to see what kind of price Wonderwall will be. So I just wonder if there's much between Angel's Dawn and Wonderwall, but it's only had 3 runs over fences. I'm not convinced by Wonderwall, but when you've got 2 from the same trainer like that, they're weighted very close together. That stinks. It stinks. Absolutely stinks. So let's put it this way: I'll be doing an exactor in that race with about 7 or 8 different runners, and I'll definitely be having Wonderwall in it. Wonderwall will be in it, as will Angel's Dawn, to be fair. Rye Hill, Shearer for me, they're the 2 for value. Another one that I've seen run a couple of times is Django. Not sure what kind of chance that stands there. I mean, this is a lottery. It is a lottery, honestly. Can we move on?
Yeah, let's move to 520.
Another easy race. If anyone's planning on getting out of jail on the last 2 races, I really suggest you don't. I predict there will be an absolute flood of money for number 2, Gordon Elliott's. Danny Gilligan riding. It's 1 over course and distance. I've had a couple of people mention that to me today. And I think that's going to be very well back today. Woodhull, number 2 in the 520.
Is that on the nose or in each way for number 2?
No, that unfortunately that's going to be an on the nose price. It's around about the 72 mark. It was last time I looked, and I can't check right now because I'm on the phone with you guys. So Woodhull, Woodhull, wherever you say, I quite like that. I mean, I've backed this horse many times and lost my money many times on this horse, but no ordinary Joe. That's had my money out of my wallet before now. It's actually top rated in this race. So I would again, in an exactor, that's going in without a doubt. What else have we got? A couple that Massive.
You would have some money on
Can't hear you, mate. Sorry.
Would you have some money? I lost you. Would you have some money on no ordinary Joe each way? Yes or no?
I've not, I can't check because I'm sorry, I haven't got my computer with me because I'm out before I go out. So I can't tell if there's been any money for No Ordinary Joe or not. I think that's what it was saying. Another one that I did look at quite closely here, actually, that I wouldn't rule out either is Tap on the Go. Henry de Bromhead. He seemed quite confident about this one, funny enough, but I don't know how you can really be confident about this race, to be honest with you. I don't see how you can be confident about anything particularly. Kopek de May's got fantastic form. He's got a favourites chance, but in a 24 runner cavalry charge with conditional jockeys, that's not for me. It's just not for me. I just can't. I don't fancy a 5-2 shot, which is probably going to go off at 9-4, 2-1, maybe even less. Not for me, thank you very much. But I understand anyone that wants to back the favourite, get out of jail stakes. But I like. That's just a real sentimental bet, really, I think.
Just summarising that last race, what I heard from you there was number 2, how do you say that? Or number 3, No Ordinary Joe, for either one potentially on an each way, but your money's mainly only on number 2.
Yeah, and I like Tap on the Go as well. I must say, I do like Tap on the Go. But with this again,
each way on that one.
Yes, definitely Tap on the Go's on each way shot. But here's the truth of it. If I wasn't getting blind drunk and staying down there, 1, I would stay in the bar for this race, and 2, if I was driving, I'd be leaving before the end because I think the chances of backing the winner in the 520 are quite low.
It's a lottery.
It's an absolute lottery. Well, today's a lottery. It's really, really difficult out there today, But we're in front over Cheltenham so far. Let's give it all away today. Hopefully not.
Well, listen, mate. I think we've got everything. Just about. We can hear you. I'm not sure how much you can hear of us, but we're a fab day. We're going to head over to the Guinness Village behind us. So we'll be thinking of you as we have a pint of the amber nectar, and hopefully, mate, we'll listen to this back and get quids in.
I hope so. I hope that everyone has a really good day, and most of all, enjoy watching Galopin des Champs make history, and then we'll watch it again this time next year where it could really make history. How about that? That's my prediction.
I heard about Galopin. I missed you on the last bit, but mate, thank you so much. We'll speak to you tomorrow or whatever. Keep out, have a good day in London, and we'll speak to you soon.
Have a good one, Ivor.
Good luck, everybody. Go get them. All right. Bye.